Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. Let's take a look at the chart for Caterpillar, and it is for December 20th, 2016. Want to focus on the main areas visually here where the stock has had the biggest drop. We can see this drop here, and let's call it about 99 to about 2001. There was, of course, a huge drop during the bear market of 2008, 2009, and there was this significantly big drop in terms of visually looking at the chart going back to 1990. Now I want to address those areas because I think there's something here on the monthly chart that gives me the feeling that it could stall around here. So let's go to the reason why. And of course, here using technicals, it is a little bit oversimplification, but it does make sense. So here was a break of the trend line in, let's call it about early 98. Once we broke through that, we come off the highs here. In 98, we draw a line from that break point, and this line becomes relevant since then. So somewhere around there. And you can see that if we focus on the main areas where the stock was down, we can see uniform activity of the RSI above the blue line and back below it for the highs of early to mid 1999, and then of course we get the drop right here. And then there's also another period where we get a multi-year trend line break of the RSI right there, which also coincides with the break below this blue line. Again, this corresponds with this RSI break corresponding with the highs there in early 2008, which is responsible for this drop. And we can also see that during the highs right here, so the highs right now, all-time highs at about 100, corresponds with this period here where we have double top rejection as the RSI on the monthly tried to move above that blue line. And of course we know that was responsible based on our analysis for this visually big drop. So what's the relevance? And what I'm getting at here is we are coming back over the last 2 months. We seem to be stalling after hitting that resistance on that blue line. And if the stock is to be consistent, this uniform activity rejection on that blue line suggests that now on a monthly chart, we should start expecting a significant pullback. And that's the gist of this video. Based on prior resistance, which means in the coming months, the bias could very easily be to the downside unless it can clear this blue line. And there's currently one more RSI resistance line, which is just connecting the highs going back on the RSI monthly to about the highs right here. So let's remove all that stuff. So there's a line here. If you draw it like that, it comes and makes contact here, this double top area and the recent resistance area. Bring back the blue line. And we can see that the RSI right now is showing resistance on those two lines, suggesting to expect some type of a multi-month pullback as we go forward. Eric Muathe, Muathe.com. As always, good luck, peace, and blessings. EACS. Woo! Caterpillar.